As corporations buy up mobile home parks in our state, some of our most vulnerable face problems so hard to imagine. Not just skyrocketing rent, but water contamination, raw sewage leaks.
Even worse, Denver 7 Investigates uncovered that the state agency regulating these parks has a years-long backlog of complaint investigations.
Our consumer investigator, Jacqueline Allen, going in depth tonight on how mobile home residents in Fort Collins are now taking matters into their own hands.
In a place considered affordable to live.
And the rent increase is it's gone out of control.
What we've heard just driving around Fort Collins paints a grim picture.
Everything is bad. It's not good at all.
Stories of corporate neglect and contaminated water.
It's foul. You're not supposed to live with raw sewage right underneath you.
So Denver 7 Investigates is shining a light on the state's years-long complaint backlog.
How many of you have had serious issues at your mobile home park?
Literal.
As people desperate for help,
Are these people being preyed on?
I feel like regularly we all are. We're expendable.
band together in Colorado's mobile home crisis.
I've got tomatoes here, I've got jalapenos there, and bell peppers there.
In her quiet corner of Aspen Mobile Home Park, Jennifer Stoffels barely has enough water pressure to keep her garden alive.
Otherwise, she ain't got no pressure at all.
The real pressure here, she says, is on lot rent.
Took ownership of the park 2 years ago. It's gone from $650 to $945.
A 45% increase she and her neighbors struggle to pay.
It's just horribly high here now.
But skyrocketing rent is just the start.
Do you think the state's doing enough to help people who live in these communities?
No.
We sat down with a group of resident leaders from mobile home parks across Fort Collins.
Underneath our trailer, we are hemorrhaging water and raw sewage.
Worried about retaliation,
They roll all over us and they don't want to hear.
but wanting their voices heard. Teresa lives in Hickory Village, where she says work on aging pipes has repeatedly contaminated the water. On this day, we found a boil water notice posted.
Cada vez que hay una reparación, contaminan el agua, mandan el aviso, a veces un poco tarde.
Out-of-state corporations have taken over many of the trailer parks in Fort Collins.
How many of you have mobile home parks owned by corporations?
So residents keep telling us reaching the right people can be a challenge, and they've learned they also can't count on the state. In 2019, Colorado state lawmakers created the Mobile Home Park Oversight Program, MPOP, where residents can file complaints against landlords. But through an open records request, Denver 7 Investigates discovered a serious backlog. Complaints that came in during 2020 took an average of 937 days to close. That's 2.5 years. To date, the state still has closed only 62% of complaints. And in the most recent annual report, we found the program only issued 2 notices of violation. Advocates say that has a chilling effect on filing complaints.
I kind of feel like MPOP's the judge, jury, and executioner of what we do, and they have to be a part of this, and the hope is that one day they will just finally be caught up.
Samantha Stegner, a lifelong mobile home resident here, works for an advocacy program called Mi Voz.
My voice, so uplifting our voices, being heard. I feel like we need to have a system that is capable of keeping up in real time with the things that are going on.
State regulators declined our requests for an interview, but in a statement say MPOP prioritizes complaints by the level of significance of the complaint, with a focus on public health and safety, but admitted they have work to do to eliminate the backlog of older complaints. We also reached out to several corporations that own or manage mobile home parks in Fort Collins. Haven Park, the owners of Hickory Village, where water contamination is concerned, responded, "We have invested more than $800,000 in a multi-phase water distribution system replacement project," saying they installed a new water main line, and the boil advisory has since been lifted. But resident leaders say it's a larger, ongoing issue in mobile home communities across the city. They're working with CSU's Colorado Water Center to bring water filters to several communities dealing with contamination. At the same time, Harmony Communities manages Aspen Mobile Home Park, where Jennifer reported that 45% rent hike, and residents sent video of sewage leaks. The owner did not respond about the sewage, but defends the rent increase, saying in part, lower rents often correlate with lower quality. We've invested nearly $300,000 in park improvements, including removing blight and repairing infrastructure.
So this road is newly paved?
Yeah, they paved it when they first bought the park 2 years ago.
Okay. Have they made any other improvements?
Absolutely not.
The improvements don't impress Jennifer, now organizing with Mivos and other nonprofits to see if residents could buy this park and run it themselves. So, from passing out water filters to filing complaints to organizing buyouts, mobile home residents here, tired of waiting, are finding solutions themselves.
Because we would be able to fix some of these problems and not have to worry about being at the mercy of somebody else.
The state mobile home park oversight program tells me they are trying to resolve the complaint backlog by the end of this year and hired temporary staff and streamlined procedures to do that. Here is the bottom line. Many of these residents tell me basic public health and safety issues, water, sewer, streets, are ignored. So we're going to give them a voice and follow what's being done to make a difference. For Denver 7 Investigates, I'm Jacqueline Allen.
And Mivos, the program that advocates for mobile home residents in Fort Collins, holding a Meet Mivos presentation Wednesday to show residents how to get involved, how to have their voices heard. So you can scan that QR code right there for all the information, or if you prefer, go to denver7.com.
And digging deeper tonight, other local nonprofits are focused on stopping foreclosures in mobile home parks. Jeannie Ruiz with the Community Economic Defense Project says as rent goes up, elderly residents on fixed incomes can't keep up.
What happens is that they cannot sell their home, they cannot move it, and they lose all their assets. And that's the part that is like breaking my heart. And this is why I love what I'm doing right now. So I want to help them.
She says knowledge is power, and she helps educate people facing eviction about their rights. The number for their care center is here on your screen, and we have more on denver7.com.